trying to enjoy warmer weather maybe, there are things you need to know before heading to the airport. So Patricia Mancha with TSA and Jeff Gates here with us, giving us some pointers before you head to Sky Harbor. Okay, so let's start with prohibited items. There's quite a few. I know you don't have all of them here, but let's walk through some of the big ones that you guys tend to confiscate at security.
So these were all voluntarily abandoned by travelers at Sky Harbor, and this is probably like an hour's worth at one checkpoint, probably less time than that. Large liquids.
Sure, we know more than 3 ounces. I
3.4
know that one.
ounce. If you can spill it, spray it, pour it, or pump it, it's considered a liquid and limited to 3.4 ounces.
Okay, just in case you didn't catch that, that's an aerosol sunscreens, hairsprays, ladies, shaving creams can't go through. Obviously, don't bring your nice cologne. Snow globe, I thought, is an interesting one. We know knives, guns, weapons, things of that nature, but snow globe, and then what about it's spring training? Look at that.
Yes, no bats, either the small ones, the big ones, any kind of equipment that can be used as a bludgeoning object.
Sure, of course. And if you're married to Bob the Builder, you can't bring this either. So talk to me about some of the tools that get forfeited at TSA.
So the reason that no tools is because someone who knows what they're doing can actually cause some damage on the plane, you know, taking things apart.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to see anything like that happen.
No.
Of course, water bottles, that's pretty standard. Jeff, you're going to tell us how to properly pack a suitcase. I've never known how to do this. Kevin McAllister doesn't know how to do it. Show us what to do.
All right. Well, the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you pick a bag that is compliant with the size requirements for different airlines to carry them on board.
Okay.
So you want to check with your airline first, make sure that you've got the right size there. Okay. One of the things that we recommend when you pack for a trip for your carry-on is to make sure that the bag starts out empty. That way
that's a good idea.
You know exactly what you're putting in.
Cash under there, because you can't travel with how much? More than 15K? Is that right?
10,000.
Oh, 10,000. Well, what do I know? Anyways, go on. Anyway,
you want to start out with an empty bag. Make sure that it's completely empty, and you want to make sure that you try to declutter it as much as possible. Put things in different compartments with different wrappings. And we've got some toiletry kits here and some makeup kits here that have different bags. But what we're going to do is we're going to start right off. The clothing in this particular bag is separated into this
packing cube.
Into that packing cube.
Okay.
And we're going to pack that in there. We're going to put some shoes in there.
Extra shoes, ladies.
Right there.
Now, this is nice because this is actually a carry-on, which now we know it's going to cost you to pay for those bags if you take certain airlines. So we want to take the carry-on. Okay, don't forget your toothbrush.
We're going to put those in there. Then we've got a laptop and a pad here.
Now, do you still have to take your laptop out of the bag when you're going through TSA?
Yes. If you go through what we call the standard lanes, you have to take your laptop out and put it in a separate bin, and they'll run it through the X-ray machine. If you go through pre-check, you can leave your laptop inside the bag.
Okay, very well. And then quickly, let's finish it because we're going to miss our flight, Jeff.
Well, we don't want to do that. Okay. So I'm going to put the laptops in here and the pad, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some other items in here.
The snacks, by the way, like you can bring your refillable water, bring your snacks. Don't complain about the $8 tuna sandwich. Bring your own snacks.
Yes.
And then he's putting the toiletries in front in case they have to be removed.
And our toiletry kit, we'll put that in there. I may not have it exactly like I did, she did, but
it'll fit in the overhead bin. I know a Southwest Airlines lady.
And one of the things you want to think about, when you're packing your bag, if you're going to bring a lot of snacks and food, put them in some see-through Ziploc bags.
Okay.
That makes it easier for the officers to check it.
You can't travel with those meals. Okay, Jeff Bates and Patricia Mancha, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Keep it running smoothly if you're heading out, especially for spring break or ahead of summer travel. Troy?